Hello everyone. In today's video, we are going to see few questions based on average speed for year 6 students. Let's get started. Average speed. Mr. Kaur drove 340 kilometers from town C to town D. As you can see that this is town C and town D. He is traveling from town C to town D. He took 2 hours for the first 160 kilometers. For this 160 kilometers, he is taking 2 hours. For the remaining 180 kilometers of the journey, he drove at an average speed of 90 kilometers per hour. This is the remaining journey of 180 kilometers which he covers in 90 kilometers per hour. What was his average speed for the whole journey? We know that the average speed will be given by the total distance divided by total time. We have the total distance here which is 340 kilometers. Let's write down here our total distance is 340 kilometers. I have to find out the total time. For 160 kilometers, I have the time 2 hours. But for this distance 180 kilometers, I don't have the time. For that, I need to calculate the time in which the distance is given to me as 180 kilometers and my speed is 90 kilometers per hour. When we have to solve the question, we have to be very careful with the units. Is the unit same? Kilometer, kilometer? Yes, right? And here it's hour and here it's hour. So you will get the answer in hour here. Let's calculate the time here. Time will be given by distance over speed. My distance is 180 kilometers and my speed is 90 kilometers per hour. Let's write down here 180 over 90. 0 got cancelled from here. 9 times 1 is 9. 9 times 2 is 18. My time taken is 2 hours. The time taken to cover 180 kilometers is 2 hours. How much total time I am taking to complete my journey? 2 hours here and 2 hours here. Total 4 hours I am taking. Total time will be given by 2 plus 2, that is equals to 4 hours. I have to calculate the average speed. Speed will be given by total distance over total time. My total distance is 340 kilometers. Over my time taken is 4 hours. Here my answer will be in kilometer per hour. Is the unit correct? Yes, unit is correct. If I get my answer in kilometer per hour, that is the correct unit to give the answer. I need to solve this 340 divided by 4. How do we divide it? Let's divide it here. 340 over 4. 4 is a 1-digit number. If I look at the 1 digit here, it is 3, which is less than 4. I can't divide it, so I have to take 2 digits here, 34, and I have to divide it with 4. 4 times 8 is 32. Let's write down here 8 and that will be 32 here. If you subtract it, 4 minus 2 is 2, 3 minus 3 is 0. This 0 will come down and your number will be 20 here. 4 times 5 is 20. Let's write down 5 here and that will be 20 here. And you are nothing left here. My answer will be 85 kilometer per hour. Let's write down the answer here as 85 kilometer per hour. That is my answer. Let's see the next example here. Mrs. Kaur took part in the swimming competition. She took 45 seconds to swim the first 1/4 of the total distance and swim the remaining 150 meters at an average speed of 50 meters per minute. What was the distance she swam altogether? How long did she take to swim the total distance? Give your answer in minutes and seconds. We need to first understand that she is swimming from one end to another. She covers 1/4 of the distance in 45 seconds. If I divide this into 4 parts, because one part is 1/4 distance. So I divided this in 4 parts. One part is 1/4, which she covers in 45 seconds. As you can see that here, this is 45 seconds here. The remaining part is 150 meters, which she covers in 50 meters per minute. How much is the remaining part in fraction? We know that the complete is given as one whole. If 1/4 of it is left out, what was the remaining part we have? We have to calculate it by 1 minus 1 by 4. If I do it here, 1 minus 1 by 4, I need to make the denominator same here. That will be 1 here. I need to make the denominator 4. If you multiply this with 4, multiply this with 4, your answer will be 4 by 4 minus 1 by 4. 4 minus 1 is 3. So your remaining part is 3 by 4. 3 by 4th part of the journey is 150 meters. You can understand this by plotting the blocks here. The total paths are 4 paths. As you can see that 1, 2, 3, 4 paths are there. 3 paths is 150 meters. So these 3 paths is 150 meter. Can I calculate how much is one part? Shall we do it together? 3 paths is 150 meters. One part will be how much? How do you reach from 3 to 1? You will divide it with 3. The same operation you have to do it on right hand side also, divided by 3. If I divide 150 by 3, my answer will be 3 times 5 is 15. So it will be 5 and 50. That is equals to 50 meters. I need to find out the answer for 4 parts. How do you reach from 1 to 4? Which operation are you going to do? Multiplied by 4, right? So the same operation I have to do it here also, multiplied by 4. My answer here is 50 times 4, which is equals to 200 meters. 5 times 4 is 20. 20 and 1 0 more, that will give you 200 meters. If you have 4 parts is 200 meters, that is your one complete hole. That means you covers total 200 meters. That is your total distance. So my total distance will be given by 200 meters. I have to calculate the time for my second half of the journey, where the distance is 150 meters and she covers with the speed of 50 meter per minute. In this case, meter and meter is same. I'll get my answer of time in minutes. Let's find out the answer in minutes first. Time will be given as distance over speed. Let's divide it. Distance is 150 over the speed is 50. 0 got cancelled from here. 5 times 3 is 15. My answer is 3 minutes. She covers the second part of the journey in 3 minutes. But the first part is covered in 45 seconds. We have to give our answers in minutes and seconds. So our answer will be equal to 3 minutes and 45 seconds. Let's write down the answer here. My answer will be 3 minutes and 45 seconds. That will be my answer. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed my video. Don't forget to like, subscribe and leave a comment down below. Bye-bye everyone.